I'm really going to need someone to explain to me what is going on with American men right now, because this chart ruined my day yesterday. It ruined my day. These are the latest abortion numbers from Gallup, which is a really well-known polling group, and they found that the gender gap between men and women on whether or not they identify as pro-choice is 20 points. There is a 20-point gender gap. 61% of American women say that they're pro-choice, only 41% of American men do. And to be clear, there's always been a gender gap on abortion rights, so the gap itself is not a surprise, but there has never been a gap like this. Before Roe was overturned, the biggest that gender gap had gotten was about 10 points. In 2022, when Roe was overturned, it was at 13 points. Now we're at 20 points. That means that American men's support for abortion rights is dropping off a cliff. My guess is that this has something to do with younger men in particular and the way that they're starting to skew more conservative. This is from a different poll from a group called Perry Undum, which does great polling on abortion if you're interested. And they focused on younger men specifically, youngish men, 18 to 44. And what they did was they asked them right after Roe was overturned, so July 2022, do you not see abortion as a major voting issue, right? And at that point, about 20% of those youngish men said, no, I don't see abortion as a major voting issue. By the time November 2024 rolled around and we really needed those pro-choice votes, by that time, that number had jumped to 39%. Now 39% of younger men were saying, no, abortion is not a major voting issue. The only thing that made me feel better yesterday was going back to that Gallup poll and looking at the breakdown by party, because Democratic men are getting more pro-choice, right? About 66% of them in 2021 considered themselves pro-choice. Now we're looking at 85%. So Democratic men are getting more pro-choice, but American men as a whole, again, their support for abortion is dropping off a cliff. I have a lot more about this in the newsletter. I know a lot of you watch my videos but don't necessarily subscribe. You should think about doing that, because I am making videos about like the tiniest fraction of stories that I'm writing about over there. So just consider it.